The struggles are not made up, they are 100% real. A lot of people don't know how hard it is to take a new path and begin a new era in a new country where the language, culture, and social norms are totally different from where you're coming from. On today's video, we are going to be talking about some of the struggles that new immigrants face abroad. Yeah. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I am Ego Ivo, and on this channel, I share my experiences, tips, and tricks of living abroad as an immigrant. If this sounds like what you are interested in, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so that YouTube will recommend this video to others who needs this information as well. Plus, it helps my channel to grow. Note that this information is based on my own experiences and findings. It is not in any way meant to discourage anyone. Yeah. The purpose of this video is to create an awareness so you know what to expect and how to prepare for it, possibly have a plan for it, especially if you're migrating as an international student. So, number one on my list is loneliness. Whether you're planning to move to the US, Canada, UK, Australia, or any other country you are planning to move into, it is important for you to know this so that you can possibly have a plan, yeah, and know what to expect. Leaving your country in search of greener pastures means leaving everything behind. Your family, friends, childhood experiences, favorite grocery store, and your favorite food joint. Just like me coming from Nigeria, I love akara. Akara with pap on Sunday mornings. I love it a lot. Like it hits differently. The one you get on the street hits differently. Unlike the one you just prepare at home. The taste is different. Just like the aboki suya you buy at night, it tastes differently. Not like when you buy beef and you want to prepare suya in your house. No, the aboki one has a special flavor and taste. It gives. So it is almost like uprooting yourself from everything you're used to and everything you have known throughout your life. Moving abroad sounds so exciting and fulfilling when you're still there back home. Yes. The chances of you meeting someone you know on the street is very, very slim. So you can literally be surrounded by people and still feel invisible. And then you think it's because you're new and you believe that everything will get better with time. Of course, everything does get better with time. A lot of people back home thinks that once they get here, they will get a job immediately and start making the money. And then when they get here, they will realize that it is not as easy as they thought. Getting a job as a new immigrant is not as easy as we used to think when we were back home. It's not that easy. It takes weeks, most times, even months. Yes, it takes some time that if you're not careful, you could fall to scam. There is scam everywhere. They'll keep sending you text messages, and if you're desperate, you could fall into their trap. And on the other hand, you start getting pressure from people back home who expect so much from you because they think this place is all rosy and money is easy to earn. Some of them might even think that you have the funds and don't want to help them. Since you're abroad with 24 hours electricity and fine environment to take pictures, you are assumed to be doing well. And then, even when you're lucky to get the job, your employer will want to run a background check on you in their choice location. So let's say, for instance, that you're looking for a job and you applied in more than one places. And these people say, come bring your CV, come bring your CV, and they accept you. They want you to work with them. They will all ask you to go and bring your fingerprint and biometrics in your choice location. I don't know in their choice location, sorry. I don't know if this happens all over the world, maybe Canada or UK, Australia or stuff. But here in US, where I am, that is how they rule. Yes, that is the rules. So you go to the place they ask you to go to. Each of them, yes, if you're looking for two jobs, each of them to go and do your fingerprints and biometrics. And this process can take from 2 weeks, 3 weeks to even 1 month. Yes. So only when your fingerprint is out and they are sure you do not have any criminal background, that is when they will ask you to start work. And then your bills keeps piling up. But right now there is hope. There is hope because there is a job in view. You're only waiting for your biometrics to be cleared so you can start working. After a few weeks or even a month, your fingerprint is cleared. You do not have any criminal background and you are asked to start work. Oh, you are so excited. You're going to start making the dollars, the hard currency. In 2 weeks of starting the new job, the checks will start rolling in and you start making the money. Yes, you start making the money. Now there's a sign of relief because you've gotten the job and you're making the money. At least you're making progress. And then that leads us to number three, which is bills. Living abroad is like a monthly subscription. You pay for everything every single month. It's like a renewal. The next month you repeat the process. Phone bill, your rent, utilities, every month you pay for them. Okay, let me break it down this way. Unlike where you're coming from, where you pay your rent yearly, it means that you pay your rent once a year. After paying your rent, you are relaxed till the next year before renewing your rent again. Okay. Here, you pay your rent every single month. Back in our country, where most of us are coming from, if you've lived in a particular house for a long time and you don't have issues with the house owner, if you have some challenges and you're not able to meet up with your rent when due, you can talk to your landlord and he will decide. In most cases, he will give you some time to come up with the rent. Here, there is nothing like that. It is either you pay or you're out on the street. The house owner does not care. What he cares about is his money. And if you are not able to pay for your rent, you are out. Yes. And this is not like Africa where if you don't have a roof over your head, you call your family or your friends because you know you have family and friends back there and you tell them I'm having these challenges, can I come to your place and stay for a while until I get on that place? It's totally different, except you have families that are ready to accommodate you, and the chances that where they live is also close by to where you work is slim. So you see, the next thing is phone bill. Unlike what you're used to, you can decide to recharge your phone or not and you still be fine. Yeah, for us in Nigeria, even if you don't recharge your phone, you can send text messages, you can flash. Yeah, with the small money you have, you can flash someone and the person will call you back. Even if you have zero bar, there's something we call MTN flash. You send MTN flash and the person calls you back. You receive your calls and communicate with people. Facebook Lite is even free. You can use Facebook Lite. The only thing is you will not be able to see pictures or comment, load comment, but you still be able to see some things on social media and Messenger. You can chat on Messenger for free without data. Here, you must subscribe your phone every month unless you want your line to be cut off. Cut off, I mean, you can't send text messages, you can't make calls, you can't receive calls, you can't use any social media platform. Like it should just be as if you're cut off, like blank. You just go blank. Titi, you're laughing. You just go blank. Your line will literally be cut off if you don't pay your phone bill. And as a new immigrant who is still trying to navigate your environment, you need your phone connection. So you'll be able to go to places so that Google Map will take you to places. Let's even say you don't want the stress of using Google Map. You want to book Uber. You still need your phone connection to book Uber. So you see how important the phone connection is. Unlike where you're coming from, where you know a lot of places, you know your environment, you can go in and out of the city, you know almost everywhere. And even if you don't know your way to a particular location, you can ask questions and get directions until you get to your destination. You can literally see people on every bus stop that you can ask questions and they are willing to help. They have the information and they're willing to help. Some will even go as far as taking you to another place where you can get a bus to take you to your destination. You get what I'm trying to say? Here, it is different. The chances of you seeing someone on the street to ask questions and get direction to where you're going to without Google Map is hard because everyone you see out there is in a hurry. It's either they're going to work, coming back from work, or trying to meet up an appointment. Everybody is in a hurry. Like the way the place is programmed is everybody is going somewhere. Now, even if you get so lucky that you find a good Samaritan who is willing to help you and have the time to help you, the chances of them knowing exactly where you're going to is very, very slim because most of them are not even conversant with the environment. When they want to go somewhere, what they just do is to put it on Google Map and it takes them to the nearest place. You see, so subscribing your phone is very, very essential if you want to go in and out of the city. And for some immigrants, they decide to take up a second job to enable them pay their bills and still have some savings left. Then you get a second job, and all you do is work, work, work. You come back from work, you eat, bathe, sleep, wake up, bathe, eat, go to work. Next day, you repeat the same thing. The next week, the same thing. Next month, the same routine because you have to keep up. You have to keep up paying these bills. Even when you're tired, you feel weak. When you remember you have to pay your phone bills, when you remember your rent, when you remember all that you need to do for the month, you stand up from your bed and you go to work because they pay daily. Yeah, unlike where some of us are coming from, where they pay monthly. Here, they pay daily. That is to say that any day you don't go to work, no money for you, unless you're on leave or you don't want to get paid. So you find out that you have two jobs, you're making the money, but you don't even have time to spend it. And you cannot even hang out with family and friends like you used to do because they are back home. Now, for some people, they come here, they meet new people, they make new friends, which is good. It is advisable to also make new friends and new families here, right? Even when you make friends here, the chances that when you're free to hang out is when they are going to be free to hang out is very slim because everybody works at different hours. You might be working by 9 a.m. and your friend could be working by 2 p.m. So you see, the time is totally different. People work at different hours. Some people work in the morning, some at noon, some at night. So it depends on the timing of the job. So even when you make new friends, get connections and stuff, it is still difficult for you to hang out with them because everybody is busy chasing the money, chasing the bag. You guys, it's not funny. Depression is real. You see, here, depression is a normal thing. In fact, a lot of people are depressed. And then any little time you have, you want to sleep. Sleep now becomes a luxury for you. Any little time you have, you want to sleep and relax your body, you want to rest. Then the next on my list is food. How will I not talk about food when I love to eat a lot? I love food. Give me food and all my worries will go away. The food here tastes totally different. Let me give you a little background story so you understand what I'm trying to say. When we came earlier, we went to shop for grocery. And then I saw this chicken. It was looking so big. Oh my goodness. The chicken was so big and cheap. Yeah, I was so excited because I love chicken. I can fry it, I can roast it. Like I have different ways. Chicken pepper soup. A lot of things came to my mind. I could cook unripe plantain with chicken. There are a lot of things like I can even fry chicken, put it in my bag while I'm going on the way, going to work. I'm just eating it small, small. That is how much I love chicken. I love chicken a lot. So I was so excited that chicken is very cheap, so that means I'm going to be eating it often. So we bought the chicken. I came back home and I prepared it. After preparing it, the chicken tastes differently. For a while, I thought it was me. Yeah, I thought I didn't prepare it very well. Not like the chicken we have back home. So I went to the market again and I bought on that chicken. Made sure I prepared it well and it still came out tasteless. Then I realized it was not from me, it was from the chicken. The chicken is different. Or should I even talk about oranges? When I saw oranges at the grocery store, it was looking so colorful. The orange was oranging, like the color was popping, it was shining. I couldn't wait to get home to have a taste of this sweet orange because I said this orange must be sweet. For the color to be like this, it must be sweet. I came back home, peeled my oranges, opened it, and started to leak. I noticed there was no seed. It is seedless. The oranges were seedless. Guys, I was scared. How will oranges not have seeds? Even tangerine, there is no seed inside. Since I came to this country, I have not had oranges or mandarin that has seed. None. Even watermelon does not have seed. You know, at a point, I became so afraid to even eat fruit. For some of us coming from Africa, when you go to the markets, you buy oranges, cucumber, watermelon, and a lot of fruit. You come back home and you enjoy it. You really, really enjoy it. When they say orange is sweet, then it is very sweet and juicy. Here, it's not that juicy and there's no seed. So when you come back home, you lick your oranges, and while you're licking your oranges, you throw the seed away. Here, the oranges does not have seed. The watermelon does not have seed. It does not. For a while, I was so afraid. I was so afraid to eat fruit because I couldn't just imagine how I will lick oranges or lick watermelon without seeds. I felt it was not healthy for me. So I started making research about the seedless orange and the seedless watermelon. Okay, but that is not a story for today. That story is for the doctors, for people like Aproko doctor and the rest. Yeah, I couldn't just get myself to lick oranges without seeds, watermelon without seeds, and the oranges are not that juicy like the one we have back home. The one we have back home, you open it, you lick it, you really enjoy it. It's when you buy sweet orange, right? It is very juicy. It is very juicy. It's different. It is different, my dear. I am not discouraging anybody from coming here, but I am telling you my own experiences. I am telling you so that if you're coming here, lower your standard when it comes to food. Lower your standard, because if someone had told me, maybe I would have known some of these things. I went to the store and I saw sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes a lot. I can make porridge beans with it. I can fry potato and drink it with pap in the morning. There are just a lot of things you can do with sweet potatoes. So I saw sweet potatoes at the grocery store and I bought it a lot, because I know a lot of things I could do with it. Only for me to find out that the sweet potato I bought is not the same with the one back home. So guys, if you're planning to come here, I am not trying to discourage you, but I'm preparing your mind. If you're coming here, you have to lower your standard when it comes to food, because things taste differently. Right now, me that loves eating chicken, back then I barely eat chicken because it doesn't taste like it at all, and I don't know when I'm going to get used to eating this type of chicken. Yeah, so guys, if you're coming here, lower your food standard. Lower your food standard. I'm not saying this to discourage you or anything, but this is the reality. So if you're coming here, lower your food expectation. Bring it down. If you love food like me, you have to tune it down. Bring it down. Bring it down. And for some people watching us who are here and they have experiences too, or there's something I didn't talk about, you're free to drop it at the comment section. Yes. So guys, we have come to the end of today's video. If you find value at the course of this video, please give this video a thumbs up and support me by subscribing to this channel. Thank you so much and see you next other time. Bye bye.